So good afternoon, Professor. So we have been working on this Module 4 assignment, and this is our presentation on data and process distribution in e-commerce activity. This is Group 3, by the way. So just to give you an introduction, so we will be exploring how different e-commerce platforms structure their databases to meet operational demands. We'll cover three types of architectures in our presentation. So first one is the centralized, second one being the partially distributed, and third one's fully distributed, and analyze their pros, cons, and business uses. So let's get started with the centralized database architecture. To begin with, centralized architecture, the data and the processing happen at the single site. Platforms like ShopSpear and TechNest use this model. ShopSpear runs its entire e-commerce backend or background through one relational database, while TechNest uses on-premises MySQL server to manage everything from their customers' logistics. This model is straightforward to manage and ensures high consistency because everything goes through a single source. But it does have few drawbacks. It struggles with global reach due to latency, and if the main database fails, the entire system could go offline. Also, scaling typically requires vertical hardware upgrades, which can be costly. So, on to the next two data, which my teammate Raj will go with.
Uh, Now, let's look at the third slide, which is distributed processing with centralized data. In this approach, companies like HomeHatch and StyleSpeak distribute the processing across different servers, usually close to where the users are, but the data storage remains in a single location. And this setup improves performance because the application logic is handled regionally, and techniques like caching and load balancing helps speed things up. For example, writing data from remote servers can cause delays, and managing concurrent access to one central database can be tricky. Still, it's a good solution for businesses that want better performance without fully decentralizing their data. Uh, Moving to next slide. Fully distributed architecture. Uh, fully this will go one step further by distributing both the data and the processing across multiple locations. Platforms like WorldCard and TrendBazaar use this approach to operate globally. This model relies on modern technologies like CockroachDB, Kafka, and consensus protocols like Graph to manage data across regions. The key advantage here is performance. Users get fast access because everything is processed and stored close to them. It's also highly fault tolerant, meaning that even if one region goes down, others remain active. However, it's the most complex to manage. You need systems to resolve data conflicts, synchronize updates, and handle a lot of moving parts. It's best suited for large scale platforms with the resources to handle such complexity. And for the next, I'll our next Aziz will continue the next slides.
Professor. Uh, in this slide, we are discussing about the architecture and comparison. So, how do these three models compare? Centralized architecture is the best for the smaller operation where simplicity and consistency are priorities. It doesn't scale well, but is easy to manage. And next one is the distributed processing with centralized data is a step up. It offers better speed and scalability without completely overhauling your data architecture. It's great for businesses that are growing fast but aren't quite global yet. The next one is the fully distributed systems are ideal for the global platforms. They provide the best performance and availability but come with a higher complexity and cost. Ultimately, the right choice depends on your business size, growth goals, and technical capabilities. The next slide will explain whether Vishal.
Hello, Professor. Now we are going to discuss about the final thoughts and references. To wrap up, we have seen that each architecture model has its strengths and trade-offs. Centralized systems are simple and reliable for small-scale operations. Partially distributed setups improve performance while maintaining a central data structure, and fully distributed systems offer the most robust and scalable solutions for global businesses. Though they require significant technical investment. So these are the references that we used in our project, and thank you for your time.
Hello, Dr. G. This is Vivek Yarlagadda. I'm the 15th member of the class. Unfortunately, for some reason, my subjects got dropped, and I was added to the classes later on, and I was not added to any group. So I spoke to group three, and Dr. Duran, he suggested me that group I can join group three. So through the analysis that has been done in the class, I've learned how the choices of databases based architecture could significantly affect the performance, scalability, and resilience of an e-commerce platform. By examining the centralized, partially distributed, and fully distributed models, I gained insight into how different businesses align their database strategies with operational goals. Centralized systems offer simplicity and strong consistency, but have clear limitations in global scalability. Distributed processes and centralized data improves responsiveness without compromising control, while fully distributed systems provide high availability and regional speed at the cost of greater complexity. This comparison showed selecting the right architecture depends on platform, scale, user base, and technical resources. Thank you for providing me the opportunity to learn about these strategies. That's good. Yes, sir.